Hello students, welcome to my channel. Please press the bell button, like button and share it. Okay. Hello students, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe my channel, press the bell button, press the like button and share it. So today I am going to explaining the one important concept in PUC second year syllabus. So that is we are going to call the lens maker formula, or it is also known as a refracting by a lens. What is a lens? Lens, it is a one transparent material. It is made by either glass material or any other material also. So that must be bounded by any one surface, must be curved or spherical. That we are going to call the lens. Why the name it is given the lens maker formula? So this lens maker formula means to manufacturing the lens, these formulas are used. So that's why it is called the lens maker formula. Okay, so here we are going to see that concept of refracting surface, refracting by a lens. What is a refracting? When a ray, light ray travel from one medium to the another medium, so then ray get bent. For example, when a ray travel from air medium to the glass medium, so rarer medium to the denser medium, the ray it will be bent towards the normal. Or when a ray travel from denser medium to the rarer medium, it will be bent away from the normal. As we are knowing it, so this concept is very easy to understand it. So the same thing it will be happen in the lens also. How exactly it will be happening, that we are going to understand. So here there are two surfaces we are going to see, that one surface is ABC and another one surface is ADC. Okay, so ABC, one curved surface is there, another one is ADC, means two curved surface, they are bonded, they are bonding like this way. So when two surfaces, when they are bonded, so then we are getting the, this is what we are going to call the double convex lens. Means two surfaces, it is a convex. So double convex lens we are going to call it. Followed? So when one object is placed near to it, okay, so one object, that is O object, it is placed. So what will be happen? How the ray is going to be bent? So it will be bending, first of all, when a ray travel from the principal axis of the lens, it undeviated, means it does not bend, it will be passed as it is. Okay, so when a ray, another one ray we are going to take it, so that is we are going to see that O2N1, this is the what? O2N1. O2N1, it is the incident ray. Okay, so when it is travel from rarer medium to the denser medium, so it will be bent towards the normal. Here it will be the normal. Okay, so how exactly it will be happening? So I am showing in the figure B. So this is the what? ABC is the one refracting surface. Okay, so this is a one principal axis it will be passes. Principal axis means, so the line which is passes from pole to the center of curvature, that we are going to call the principal axis. Okay, so another one ray we are considering, that is a O2N1. This is the what? O2N1 is the another one ray. So when it will be passes from rarer medium to denser medium, when it will passes from rarer medium to the denser medium, so this is the what? Normal. So C1N1 is the normal to the point of incidence. So when a ray passes from one medium to the another medium, it will be bent towards the normal. What will be happen? It will be bending towards the normal. So here what we are getting, so this is the what? Object distance we are getting, and this is the what? Image, whatever the image is formed, that will be the what? Real image. That will be the real image. Okay, so the same concept here also we can adopt it for the figure C also. What is it? Means this is the one normal to the C2N2. C2N2 is the normal to the point of incidence. Here one ray it will be passes, as we are knowing that N1 to N2, this is in the denser medium. This is in the what? A denser medium. So when a ray passes from denser to rarer medium, what will be happen? It will
Away from the normal.
Okay, so this is the what we are getting now, virtual object. So it is behaves like a what? A virtual object. So that is a N2I1. The distance from this lens to the or surface to the I1, it is what we are going to call the virtual object. It is denoted by V dash. That will be denoted by what? A V dash. So this what we are getting now, that image is the real image. By this ray diagram, we are going to understanding that the refraction takes place in two ways. Okay, so here I have written that in image formation can be seen in terms of two steps. So the first refracting surface forms the image I1 of the object O. So this is the what? I1. Okay, so object O, this is the figure B. Already I have explained this one, what will be happen here. So next the image I1 acts as a virtual object. So that will already I explained that. So that will be behaves like when a ray travel from denser medium to the rarer medium. So here the object is not there. Object is here. Okay, it is in the rarer medium. So because of the what bending, the next steps what will be happen, no? So this will be the ray. So when it is travel from denser medium to the rarer medium, so this act like a what? Virtual object. That will be act like a what? A virtual object. So because of that, it will be bending. So here the explanation is saying that the image I1 acts as a what? Virtual object for the second surface that forms the image at I. So that we are going to call figure C. This is not figure C. Followed? So now we are going to understanding the what? Applying the equation. This is already we know it. Refraction through a spherical surface. Refraction through a spherical surface, what is it? So refraction through a spherical surface is, this is the what? Refractive index of the object to the object distance plus refractive index of the image to the image distance is equal to the difference between their refractive index to the radius of curvature. Now we are going to applying the two spherical surfaces. So one spherical surface is ABC and another one spherical surface is ADC. Okay, so refraction through a surface, spherical surface ABC, we are going to understand. Now listen here. So the first one, refraction through a spherical surface. Spherical surface ABC. Spherical surface ABC. Okay, so refraction through a spherical surface ABC. So now already I have drawn this one. So see that ray diagram. So it is very important in ray diagrams. So you have to be clearly, you have to draw the ray diagrams. So by seeing the ray diagrams only you will get the marks. Followed? So here in figure B, that is refraction through a ABC. So as we are knowing that this is the what? Refractive index of the object. So here, so we are applying here. So that is N1. N1 equal to what I have written here? 1. Why? Because air refractive index is 1. Okay, air refractive index is 1. So that is a N1 equal to 1. We are going to write on. And N2 equal to what we are going to get now? N. N2 equal to N. So that is the image formation. Okay, so that we are going to call the refractive index of the image. So next we are going to see that next one. So here the object distance, it is object only, U only. So the image, whatever the image, so image it will be forming what? V dash. It is the what? V dash. So that is V equal to V dash. Okay, so this is the equation 1. From equation 1 we are going to substitute here from equation 1. Okay, very simple here. N1 is 1 only. Here I am going to substitute N1 equal to 1. This is minus U as it is, plus N2 is N, and V, what is it? V dash, that is V dash, equal to N2 is N minus 1. So now here we are going to see that radius of curvature for the first surface, because of that R equal to what we are going to write down the R1. So therefore here we can get the what? R1. This is we are going to call the equation 2. Okay, so that will be the what? Equation 2. So now the same concept we are going to adopt for the what? Refraction for a through a spherical surface ADC. Refraction through a spherical surface, what is that? ADC. Now second one, refraction through spherical surface. Refraction through spherical surface. Okay, so this is ADC. What we are going to see now? ADC. So from equation, okay, so here ADC means first we are going to substitute the values here. Now, so this is virtual object. Refractive index for N1, here I am going to consider as a N1 is equal to N, because what we are going to see now, object refractive index or refractive index of object, it is N. Okay, so when a ray passes from denser medium to the rarer medium, so that is refractive index, it is N2 is equal to 1. N2 equal to what? 1. So now this is the what? Image distance V dash, and this is the what? Image distance, sorry, virtual object. This one is for the what? V dash is the virtual object. Okay, so that will be the V. So now see, we will substitute the values. So this is N1 equal to N, okay, N2 equal to 1, and U equal to minus V dash. V equal to what is that? Minus V dash we are considering, and V equal to V only we are getting, because it's a real image. That will be what? Real image. So this is R equal to minus R2, because this surface, it is opposite. Okay, so it is in the opposite direction. So that's why we have taken the minus sign. So again we will substitute in the from equation 2, from equation, so that is a 1, from equation 1. So here also you can write down the word from equation 1. So we are remembering that refractive index of a object, that is N. Okay, so this is a virtual object, minus dash we can write down. Okay, it is virtual object, it is. So already it is mentioned in the what? This one it is mentioned in the, ಈಗ ಮೊದಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸೈನ್ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮೊದಲೇ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್. Okay, so this is a refractive index of a rarer medium, that is N equal to 1, so that is 1 divided by V equal to, this is a what we are getting now, refractive index of first one, that is N minus 1 divided by minus R2. This we are going to call the equation 3. Okay, so this is what we are going to call the equation 3. So now we are going to add equation 2 and 3. Okay, so here I am going to write down adding equation 2 and 3. Equation 2 and equation 3 we are going to add it. Okay, see. So this is equation 1 is minus 1 by U, okay, plus N by V dash equal to N minus 1 divided by R. So this I have written it. Okay, So now second equation 3 we are going to adding. So first we are going to write down the 1 by v. This is minus n by v dash equal to n minus 1 divided by r2. Followed? Okay, I hope you people are understanding. So this again we are going to adding this. So just how we are going to add now. So that's why we are going to add it. So this is minus 1 by u plus this is 1 by v. So this is plus sign, this is minus sign. These two are get cancelled. Okay, so that will be equal to, this is n minus 1 divided by r1 minus, okay, this is minus n because here it is the minus we have to put it, plus into minus is minus only, n minus 1 divided by r2 followed. Okay, so now see this one. So according to the one Lenz formula, okay, so from Lenz formula, one formula it will be there. So what is that formula? Means minus 1 by u plus 1 by v equal to 1 divided by f. Okay, so this is we are going to call the equation 4 and this one we are going to call the equation 5. Okay, so this equation 4 we can write down, rewritten this way. So therefore equation 4 can be written as so this one minus 1 by u plus 1 by v is 1 by f. So that is 1 divided by f equal to, so n minus 1 both sides it is same only, I will take the common. So that is n minus 1 bracket 1 divided by r1 minus 1 divided by r2. So this is the ultimate equation, we got it. Okay, so this is the ultimate equation. Suppose this lens, if it is placed in the other medium rather than the air or other medium, so then how to write down that equation? In general equation we are going to see that. So in general, so we are going to write down like this way in general equation. Okay, so this way we are going to see that in general. So 1 by f equal to, this is the refractive index, it will be takes place from first medium to the second medium minus 1. Okay, so that is a bracket 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. This is a refractive index of say medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So we can write down this way, n2 minus n1 divided by n1. Either you can write down like this way or this way also you can write it. This is 1 divided by r1 minus 1 by r2. This is 1 by f. I hope you people understood. Okay, so thank you.